All right, it's Cindy House, and this is the trailer episode of Basic Folk, my new podcast where I interview folk musicians. I am a radio broadcaster and have been so for about 20 years. I went to Emerson College in Boston and was deeply involved in the folk music community there, and then moved to Pittsburgh, where I work at a public radio station, and I also work at a folk radio station. So I've got a lot of broadcast experience with radio, and I want more like long-form interview experience because I think having conversations with people has been very useful to me. So it's like a little bit of a selfish reason, but like higher concepts, higher level type of conversations. And I'm super interested in folk music and the people who make it, and excited to present these conversations, which have been going really well so far, aside from like this setup, which sounds a little bit like this. This is me setting up with Anna Tivol. Hello, is this working?
Hello, hello, hello.
It's working.
Unbelievable.
Okay. So this is how close I'm going to talk to you. Is that weird?
That's okay.
Okay, great. All right. And then this is me setting up with Mark Orelli.
Do we have to be this close to it, or do we need to be back here?
I think I'm going to push it closer to you.
Okay. I'll try and
You're
be
the subject.
very emphatic and
Okay, great.
theatrical.
All right. I mean, the setup is a little clumsy, but the interviews are really incredible. People have been sharing some awesome stuff with me. So the plan is to do it once a week. You know, we'll just see how it goes. This is been a pleasure to put together so far. I want to thank a few people. Thank you to Janelle Gutierrez for making my awesome website, which you can check out, cindyhouse.net. Thanks to Katie Crawford for doing my graphics, including making the Basic Folk podcast logo. Thanks to Joni Deutsch for all of the advice that you've given me. Alex Stanton, who's given me the music to use for Basic Folk. Alex has an awesome band in Pittsburgh called Townspeople. Thanks to Laura McCarthy for her support. I think that's everybody. But if I didn't thank you, thanks to Michelle Conceição for being like a true north for me. And thanks to Chuck Honnett for putting this idea into my head. You know, thanks to everybody who's listened to me talk about this podcast. Like, that's basically all I talk about now is wanting to do this podcast. So it's exciting that it's, you know, finally getting out there. So we'll meet back here in 1 week. And first interview that we're going to have is with singer-songwriter Anna Egge. It was an awesome conversation, and we'll hear about that next week. Okay, and in the meantime, if you want to check out my website, again, cindyhouse.net, and you can subscribe to Basic Folk wherever you get your podcast. Ziz. Okay, bye, thanks.